We have a really lovely neighborhood. The kids are like out playing at the playground that's right over like yonder. There's a safe street here where they bike up and down all the time. Oh, show the bikes.
Oh, bikes.
Yeah, so.
Bikes.
Bikes. I used to have a bike too. My niece had an accident and my bike got ruined.
Yeah,
that's
gosh,
fine. I just need to get around to get a new one. Because you really, if you're Dane, you have a bike. Should we tell them about our home? We live in a row house. I guess it's called a townhouse?
Terrace house?
Terrace
Townhouse?
house?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Small house. It's like 80 square meters with a basement that's been converted to about 100 square meters. That's just over like 100. That's not a good conversion. I'm an engineer. I try.
It's just around 1,000 square feet. Should we just go see it?
Yeah, we're going to show you how the 6 of us fit into 1,000 square feet.
Let's go. Ta-da! This is where all the magic happens when we come into the house. We all try to get our shoes off and coats off and everything.
You made that sound so much more exciting.
Like we have 4 kids and then 2 of us. So usually we walk through the house, the kids sit down right away, and then we like have to like find a way over them because this is the best place to take your shoes off. Right here, apparently. I mean, it is good that they're sitting on the mat and then we get the mud all over, but it is hard to then walk past them, especially if you have groceries and then you don't want to hit them in the head with a bag. We got this.
Should we start over here?
Yeah, let's do that. These are all the storage that we have in this tiny little hallway. So, top one, we have keys, cleaning supplies that the kids can't get into because that's dangerous. And then just like bike lights and an extra car seat and different things that we need like occasionally. Down here, we have extra shoe storage. So the kids have like a shelf each. And then this here we have for like hats right now because it's like fall. In the wintertime we'll have like scarves, hats, gloves. We made a video about that. You can check that one out up here.
We've complained about this cupboard on multiple occasions, I think, in our videos.
Yeah.
Because it's very awkwardly shaped, and then you have these like pipes there, and there are no boxes or baskets that fit comfortably. Speaking of shoe storage though, that's kind of evolved since we've had 2 more kids.
Exactly. We have another basket here for like 1 pair of shoes per person. And then over here, follow me.
I will.
This here is the door to the basement.
Ta-da!
But it's also shoe storage. We used to have shoes all over. Then we got baby gate.
Yeah.
And then we can't have shoes in the bottom half.
Things evolve, right?
Things evolve.
And to some extent devolve as well. This has seen better days.
Then we have our coat storage. These are for the kids. There's 1 each. And then we have the adult coat hanging, bag hanging right here.
Any final thoughts on this room?
Yeah. School bags. We have 1 school bag here. That's immediate. It's hanging here, so it's like out of the way. And then Marcus usually has his in the corner over there, but it's weekend, so he took it down to his room. So we don't trip over them. They have like specific spots. That works really well.
It's not super pretty.
No, but it's a pretty bag. It's sparkly. Look at it.
Well, this one's pretty.
Yeah.
Marcus's green bag is very green.
Let's move on. Let's go to the kitchen. Here we are. I'm gonna go behind the camera now. And now I'm in it again.
Well, how did that happen?
I did all of it.
I feel like this needs more of you in there.
Okay.
There's only so much I can record.
Okay, fine. I'll stay. Here I am. A few things I'd like to point out that I really love. Down here, we have recycling. So, ta-ta-ta! This is totally homemade, makeshift, something. Been in, like, took a cardboard box and painted it and made it all pretty, and we have plastics and cardboard in here. That's supposed to be in there too. It's getting full. It's small, but when we take it out to the shed and we keep it there until garbage comes and picks it up. Because we like the environment, so we try and do this. Before we had like a big bag behind the door, and you notice that for sure. When you have a tiny kitchen like this, there really is a trade-off with how much stuff you can fit in there. We could totally fit more stuff in here.
I don't know how much you can see. Yeah, pans and then like appliances and the transformer for the KitchenAid that we brought with us from Austin, Texas. Sorry, we're getting off course. Go back to you. You sit, talk, say things.
Okay, I will. I would love to have every single kitchen appliance in the entire world and like every single baking tool because I love doing stuff like that. But I just can't fit it everywhere. And if I had it, I would have to like dig through things before I can get it out and actually use it, and it's just not worth it. Then all the joy kind of comes out of it.
It's finding that happy balance.
Good medium.
I had a question for you.
Okay, bring it on.
What is something about the kitchen that you wouldn't normally show people? That's not where I was going with
Well,
this.
this is where I'm going
But
with it.
I like where this is going.
So these here are flødeboller. These are amazing. I think our daughter heard it. So the reason why I wouldn't usually show this to people is because then I have to share.
Obligatory moving to a different place, shopped with music.
And we're here.
No, that wasn't very.
Didn't
much
take
music.
very long.
No.
It's a small house. This is our dining room / living room. Hey, oh, I thought we should show all our plants as we're walking around. This is our plant. This is probably one of the ones we've had for the longest.
Yucca something?
I have no
Maybe?
idea.
I can't remember. I looked into it. Ah, it looks so sad. It looks a sad.
Well,
little
we've
plant.
talked
Look,
about
chop
this.
the
We've talked
thing
about how
off
we're not good
over
with
here.
plants. Some of you have given us some good pointers to like YouTube channels or pages we should look at to help us with our plants. Thank you. We have used those.
We are on a journey.
But yeah.
Haven't made it very far.
Next to our wonderful plant is this sideboard that we have. It was in my childhood home and we redid it. So now we have it here. Let's look inside. Here's our one junk drawer. Yes, we have one, but it's not just any kind of junk. It's only like paper junk and receipts and calendars and stuff like that. So organized.
Junk.
Yeah. Next to that we have napkins and candles. Things that are really essential for Hugo. Yep. And in here, the changing station. So diapers, wet wipes, all that stuff when you have little kids.
What about the rest of it?
Okay, here is it's baby proof. Because we have like our glasses and nice plates and then camera equipment for
Like
these
a
fine YouTube videos.
Fancy dining ware and camera equipment. This is what happens when you try to keep your storage space limited.
Yes. And over here, I'm almost embarrassed to show you this. This here was our school cupboard
During
for when
Corona times.
we had to homeschool, and I haven't used it for a few months. Someone else has, because it didn't look like this last time I looked in there.
Daughter's gone.
She got hijacked to play Pokemon downstairs.
Yep.
But why do we have such a big table?
We do like to entertain.
We do.
Yeah. So we got a big table with like these attachable table ends.
Because we like to play board games with a lot of people, and that's why we're here. We have a whole cupboard dedicated to board games.
Oh, our pride and
Oh,
joy.
beauty. And this is not all of them, but these are the most important ones, I think.
Oh, you missed something.
Oh, I did?
This thing is a thing of beauty. It really is. Like, look at all that detail. Ooh, and the happy family.
Small family, though. I mean,
2 kids.
we fit the 6 of us into 1,000 square feet. They fit like the 3 of them into 3 houses. Anyways, this is our board game cupboard. We used to have all our board games in the different cupboards of the room. But then we were like, no, we really should have just like one space dedicated to them. And then we got a lot more, so we have this space as well.
Board games.
For more board games down there and some scrapbooking albums.
Yeah, and over here.
Yeah, let's look in here. We have some games and some Icelandic DVDs for the kids. And then look, why do we have this one, Vinny?
Oh, because what you may not know about me is that my film career didn't start with creating a YouTube channel. No, no, no.
All the fun stuff for the kids.
Video game stuff.
And over here, we have kids'
What's
board
the
games.
State of this thing.
Move the chair out.
Alright, kids' board games. Yeah, more board games and some books.
Also maintained by the kids. It's not as organized as I would like it, but they know where things are and it stays in here and there's space for it.
And that's kind of what we try to do, is to not over-organize, especially when you have kids and they're not going to keep it organized to the level that, we would otherwise. Yeah. Alright, let's talk about some other stuff that's pretty.
We got this one for our wedding.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
This is not as pretty, but it smells just as pretty as this is.
And then we have willow trees. Do you guys have willow trees? A lot of people do. I love them. So we got them from like different times in our lives. We got this for our wedding. And we got this one when I was pregnant with our first. And there's all these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think all of our kids have one of these.
This
right?
represents Emilia and Marcus. This year represents the last 2. Oh, and we have this plant as well.
Oh, hey.
I don't know what it
This
is.
Plant. Wait, hold on. You hold this.
Okay.
Because I have an app. Hold on.
I'm just focused on the plant.
Oh wait, I feel like they've upgraded the app since I used it last, and now I can't. Okay, I have no idea what the plant is. But we give it water. We leave it somewhere where it's not completely in the dark. I feel like that's, good start.
Sit down on the couch. This here is our big couch. Not that big, but it's big for us because we had a small one before. And then we have a blanket here that we love to cuddle with in the evening. It is such a nice blanket. Why do we love it so much, Ben?
Why did you want this blanket, Christine? You should be the one.
Because you have a weighted duvet.
Yes.
That you sleep with every
That I
night.
do.
You love that. I don't love that so much, but I like this. It's a weighted blanket, and just look at the.
I mean, look at me.
So
look
nice.
at how cozy I look.
Yeah.
Even the sun is shining, and it's a day for being outside. But look at me. I'm inside. I'm wearing this, and it's just. I think I'll stay here for the rest of this video.
No, we have 2 more floors to talk about. So. Put the blanket back and then let's move on upstairs.
In like the nice Scandinavian way.
Yeah, that like casually tossed away.
Casually, like, but very carefully placed.
Yeah.
But it looks like I just toss this away, and then it just always naturally folds like that and looks really nice. Oh, this is so cool.
And that's really hard to do with a weighted blanket because you don't casually toss this thing. It's so heavy. Try it.
Same. A quick word on the backyard.
Yeah, this is awesome to have in the summertime. It's like an extension of our living room. These 2 chairs are Binna's and mine. That's where we relax and read books. Over here is where we all sit and eat. We love to barbecue. There is a barbecue right there.
Can we call this a barbecue, having lived in Texas? It's a grill.
No, it's a grill. Okay, fine.
Yep. And then over yonder is the trampoline. And then just a nice little patch of grass that the kids can run around on without me having to worry too much about mowing it because it takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then like down here, they can like draw all their chalk art.
Yeah, which they do.
Yeah, and then we have this little box here that's just packed full of toys for them and exercise equipment for us. Are you recording? Mm-hmm. Okay. So there's not a whole lot of storage. I'll do this again. This is basically all the storage we have. You've seen all our storage.
Over there and here. I mean, that's the storage in our
living room. And we have like cupboard upstairs and a few things, but we don't really have like a room for storage. There really isn't a lot of storage space. So we keep what we need and what we use, and we don't keep the rest. So we're not really minimalist, but we are very minimal in what we have.
Yeah, I think so. And to be honest, I mean, everything has a place. Mm-hmm. Like, even though it's not super organized in each drawer, especially the ones that are managed by the kids, like, everything has its place. We've never talked about minimalism being like a thing for us.
No.
But we've also mentioned that, like, being Scandinavian, it is more naturally a thing for us.
Being Scandinavian? Yeah, we're very naturally Scandinavian.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant not having as much stuff, maybe as a function of like how small the houses are here compared to in North America, for example. But I'm curious because we also have been watching some other like minimalists on YouTube. Where would you rate us? Like, non-intentional minimalists, but kind of by default minimalists. We don't really care about the label as much, but we do care about your opinions. Mm-hmm.
Let's go downstairs.
Okay.
Over here is the doors to downstairs.
All right.
And I did say that we don't really have any storage room whatsoever. I'll show you what we have. It's down here.
All right. This is exciting. Shoes.
Baby gates everywhere.
Baby gates.
Because we're safe. Okay, this is where we do the laundry. And then we have all the detergents and like stain removers and all those things that you need when you have kids. And a little bit of overflow shoe storage.
Yeah.
Let's look.
Okay, let's have a look.
Those are my really nice boots that I wear when it's colder outside, and your hiking boots.
We usually rotate these as needed depending on the seasons. Okay.
Exactly, because they're upstairs in the wintertime.
Yep.
Obviously. Okay, this here is our oldest wardrobe.
Sons.
Yeah. So his clothes are down here. Then he has like baskets for his socks and underwear and things like that. A few nice shirts that are hung more or less nice.
He does his laundry by himself.
He does his own laundry and he hangs it all up himself. I don't really look at it too often. Leave it at that. And then sheets up here because he also changes his own sheets. It's nice.
Oh, what a great kid.
He is awesome. And then we have some food storage here.
Yeah, this is our de facto pantry / food storage.
Yeah, with like drawers as well with food in it. So
yeah, dry foods.
Yeah.
And chocolate. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, Then we have the storage, and I
Yes,
should
it
get out of
is.
the way because you can't see it and me.
We have a mop and a carpet cleaner. We have our suitcases for traveling quite a bit, and then mattress.
Suitcases.
More of a mattress for when like friends and stuff come over and sleep here. And then this is our storage. This is pretty much it.
Everything is labeled.
Down here we have got seasonal clothes, light bulbs, we have some arts and crafts. This is our donation station. Here are our tools, small electric tools, electronics, screws, nails, and that kind of stuff. And then here's the stuff that we use more frequently. So we have, like here for example, our adhesives, basically our basket of things that make things unstuck or stuck depending on what they should be. Screwdriver and a hobby knife and a little electronic screwdriver set. These are like PPE, safety equipment, and then batteries. So everything has its place. And then bigger tools, saws, hammers, and what have you. Up here, the bucket. This is the bucket. And then this is my football gear.
And here we have the baby clothes that the kids are going into next. So that's the stuff Olivia's going to grow into very soon.
Yeah, we can point. Oh, I guess we can't really point very much because it like throws off the contrast.
Don't do
Okay.
that, don't do that.
Okay.
So Olivia's baby clothes that she's going to grow into next. Then we have boxes because we have a bunch of empty boxes for when we need a box for organizing stuff.
Yeah. And
Baby
then
equipment that we just got with a new baby and haven't really figured out where else to keep.
yeah,
Because before that, we had nice boxes here that we could easily get to.
with arts and crafts mostly.
Mostly, and tablecloths.
Yeah. And that is pretty much our reality right now.
Oh, and back here behind Marcus's door, we have the end plates for our table upstairs, so we can extend it and fit loads of people.
Yep. You know what, Christine? It just occurred to me. Maybe we shouldn't have asked about like the minimalism thing just before looking at our storage.
Our storage area.
We usually redo this area about like once every 2 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, well, it's like this, maybe a little bit worse, and then, you know, before it gets out of control, we try to, you know, rethink it and get rid of stuff.
Yeah. So last time we redid it, we got this wardrobe here. That was actually our video. We did a video about it last time we redid it.
Oh, and that was a good idea, this wardrobe. We like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Marcus's room. Let's enter. We did another video about his room, moving from shared room to own room.
Yeah.
So you can check that one out as well. He made a sign right away saying knock before you enter. So, you know.
Well.
Let's go in here. Hi. I can see that you guys are playing Pokemon.
And you also seem thrilled about being included in this video.
Yeah. He has his, what's this called? Bookcase?
Okay.
Lego case over here with all his favorite Lego sets completed and then books in the bottom. The rest of his Lego are, well, now I'm stepping on all the Pokemon cards. They're in a drawer down here. We have like these baskets here with different sets in it. You can see that in the video we did. Just click that
just watch the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend just came over. I'm a fun mom. I want to talk about the desk here.
Yeah, let's talk about the desk.
Okay, I can't close it though because they have this thing going on. But you can close it and not see anything, which I like because he is always doing crafts and projects and has an idea where he like takes something and like splits it apart and then there's stuff everywhere. So I love that we can close it and just keep it in there. But we still encourage him doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, it's orange. And some of you may love that color. It's not my favorite color. Not this orange at least.
Let's talk about the wall, because I feel like that was kind of the starting point, wasn't it?
What color was the wall?
It was purple!
That's right. I forgot about that.
We went absolutely crazy.
And they were like, oh, what goes well with purple? Orange, of course. So we bought like a really nice couch here that was orange. And we got this desk that was also orange. And we got this little table here that had orange in it. And then we just got all these pillows that were orange and purple. And just we went all out with this orange purple room down here.
It looked super gaudy, but in a way
retro.
that like, it did look like you walked into some classy nightclub from a 1960s spy movie.
In our basement.
We didn't change it out of choice. We would have kept it up until the point where Marcus moved, except for the fact that this flooded. So we got tiles.
And walls, and then we painted and we did the whole thing. So, oh hey, there's our daughter again. Tack.
So anyways, we redid the floor. Are we done here?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Okay, let's go. The door is open. kids. We have a first floor as well.
Oh, but you're not going to talk about the picture of Jesus?
Oh yeah, I won that. I walked into the store, it was a big raffle and I wrote my name in it. Then I left because I had to do something with some friends and I came back like 3 hours later. And then right when I walk into the store, they like pull up my name, it's like, and the winner is Christine Anderson. We have it in our house now, thank you. Now we're up here and there are 3 rooms. Let's look at this one first.
Okay.
This is the bathroom. Now you wanna come in here? Mm-hmm. Okay. I thought you were just gonna like, show the bathroom.
Oh.
Okay, this is our
But
shower.
I just like showing you so much more. Shower?
This is our shower. The doors can like move in, so it does make it feel a little bit bigger.
Why don't we
nice.
show that?
Yeah.
Ooh,
This is what it looks like when we're showering.
Yeah.
And then this is what it looks like when we walk into the shower. And then when we're done with the shower, this is what it looks like.
Wow, that was a really good illustration.
Right? We have a toilet. And it has a little sensor flush. We like
Sensor
that.
flush and like hanging off the ceiling.
And then a plant again. We have a little peace lily.
People aware. Oh, another plant. Yeah,
Another
this
plant.
one's actually thriving.
This is a good one.
This one's good, yeah.
And then over here we have the vanity. Yeah, where we go all vain and we look at ourselves in the mirror. We have to keep all of our stuff in here that we use in the bathroom. This is the more general stuff. Toilet paper, cleaning supplies. We have these little baskets for my hair products, perfumes and like sunscreens. And then like an extra one with like shampoo and things to fill up with, toothbrushes. So that I don't have to walk all the way down to the basement to get a new toothbrush or new shampoo, but we just have like a little one here for what we need next going around.
And when these empty out, we usually go and get new ones.
Fill it up, yeah, exactly.
Or
So,
get from downstairs.
yeah. So that's the storage there, and then we just have baskets on the side. Here's business, just like a few things. We have the hair one here, that's mostly Emilia's. Then like my makeup over here. And here is where we charge our phones, Ben and I at night. Right now, there's a robot there.
Look at this thing. This is like one of my favorite things.
One of your favorite things?
Yeah. Sorry, Christine. We need to have a talk. No. So these are your brushes for like makeup. I have no idea why you'd have like 7 of them, but I'm sure all the women folk know. That just started out as like, oh, let's see if this kind of works to like have the brushes out because we do, again, you know, we want to keep things uncluttered, so we don't keep a lot of stuff out. We use these a lot, and we just found something that kind of looked like
halfway
it might
decent,
do
yeah.
the job. It's a licorice chocolate jar. And I think it actually looks really nice. Doesn't it look quite nice?
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, when I redid my makeup, I used some tea boxes and different things for the makeup, and then I found some like clear plastic containers later on that I swapped those out with. This one I kept. So sometimes just start with what you have on hand, and then you can swap it out later. And then sometimes it actually is the right solution. Lucas is awake.
Why is he in the window?
Look at his siblings.
Oh.
He's like so interested in that robot. Okay, let's go inside. This here is the kids' room. I know we saw Marcus' room. He's a kid too, but that's what we call the kids' room this year. Behind the door here, I love this. These here bookcases, they're hid away when the door is open. Ja, hallo.
Waar laat je Gohemend?
One of his favorite books is about trains. Okay. Nej, det er et tog, der kører. Okay, we're ready. Where do I go from?
We don't have a whole lot of books, but we have a few favorite ones. We like to read to them. We have books in Icelandic and English and Danish. And obviously you can't get a lot of like Icelandic or English books at the library for the kids, so a few.
Yeah.
But we'd like to have a few ourselves.
Exactly. What else in here? These are not full-size bunk beds. They're like the junior size because that's what fits here. And luckily our kids fit in them as well, so that's good.
Yeah.
And then we tried to use the space up here as good as we can. It's like a wall piece. So we put up actually Marcus's Nerf guns when he had this room, and now we put Mia's music stuff up there.
Yeah.
So
We might rethink this. We're gonna do a video on like the kids' toys. Since Marcus moved, you know, we haven't really like hashed out what's the best way to use a space.
No,
So
exactly.
continued.
Just like underneath the bed here, there's a drawer here now. It's just used for bags. We used to use it for Lego and have like a really nice setup there.
It's kind of like the ones that Marcus has under his
Yeah.
bed now.
So we haven't used that the best way possible either. The clothes.
Wait. Before we go into the clothes,
okay,
let's just talk about this. Look, we've got some like Zelda references and seems to be going bald. He's got a nice comb over though. What? I'm going gray, I'm not going bald.
Alright, I'm gonna go get baby girl.
And we're back.
We're back again. So,
oh my gosh.
No, this is just what life is like with 4 kids. Like usually we do this, like record videos when they're asleep, the 2 youngest one, 2 oldest one, or either at their grandparents or like outside or doing something. Now we're like, let's just record and have life happen. So this is nice.
Life's happening.
So this is the dresser that the kids share. They have 2 drawers and a half each. So we keep all the kids' clothes. Oh, this is actually looking nice. In like small units like this. So they know exactly where the short sleeve shirts are, the long sleeve shirts, the sweaters, the beautiful ballerina clothes, you know, all the necessary stuff. And Emilia maintains this herself.
So it's a little bit of a lottery when you open those drawers, but I think it looks pretty good and it works even better.
Well, I think it's like really important that we assign some responsibility to the kids for their own stuff. Sometimes you can assign too much and it just goes overboard and they can't maintain it. Other times you assign too little and then they don't learn to maintain it. This is a good place that they can start learning. Yep. Yeah. This is their dirty laundry. Let's not look too much of that. And there's their half cleans, half dirties.
Rest of we've talked about the books a little bit. They've got a few other toys like that take a little bit more space, like the Barbie car, the robot we had a look at. They've got the Barbie house and the Hot Wheels track that Lucas absolutely loves.
Woo!
And then we've got an assortment of toys in the Kallax IKEA boxes.
So we got some Duplo in here. Mm-hmm. Lucas loves these. We keep them down low so that he can get them. Yeah.
We love these. Everybody loves
Who
these.
doesn't like Duplo? This is Emilia's dress-up clothes. Mm-hmm. Doctor, princess, you know, all the important stuff. This one is the worst one. Should we look?
Yes.
This is like all of Lucas's other toys that he never plays with because they're up high and they're not organized. Here, the food. They also love playing with that.
They do like this, yeah.
Yeah.
They used to have a toy kitchen that they didn't really play with, but they still play with the food now that we've gotten rid of the kitchen.
And then the Barbie stuff, which Emilia keeps like so organized. It's amazing. Like her wardrobe. Then she has like, that's for the house. She doesn't want to get rid of it.
Fridge.
The fridge, and then this is full of clothes, and there are like bags in there that have like smaller units of clothes in it. She does that herself, like completely. Me and her sat down and like decided on how to do it, and I like helped her like, oh, maybe this would be a good idea. She came up with it and she maintains it. Like, I am impressed. So she decides how to organize it, she'll keep it up.
Lesson learned for us.
Exactly. Over here.
The desk. We wanted a really big desk because the kids love to do like arts and crafts and Lego.
I mean, we have a big table downstairs where they also do arts and crafts and stuff, but we also wanted to be able to do it in their room when we want to use the downstairs because it's a small house. I mean, this video is all about how we fit the 6 of us in 1,000 square feet, and this is how. Like, we make sure they have their own spaces where they can do the things they want to do and don't have to be in our space all the time if we want to use our space.
And I think it's just also about like having multifunctional spaces. There was a trade-off. We got rid of the kitchen essentially to make room for the desk because the desk was just a lot more versatile. They'll sit here and do like beads and pearls, and they'll draw and they'll do Lego. And I think that's just, it's a better option than having a toy kitchen.
Yeah, Emilia was really sad about getting rid of the toy kitchen just because she's sad about getting rid of anything. But when I then talked to her about like, oh, you can use this as a restaurant so you can still use it with the toy food and put like a plate and play it, and like, then she was more on board with it. And she loves this.
And then down here, we've got the roller IKEA drawers. Yeah.
Yeah, and this here, these drawers are small enough that Lucas can take out this car drawer by himself and put it on the ground and play with it. We have the Pokemon drawer, the pony drawer.
And they'll take these out and play with them, and in some cases take them downstairs and actually play with them downstairs. So it's again, you know, we don't want to have too many toys in the living room. We didn't really talk about the basket.
No.
Let's cut to the basket now.
Yeah.
This is the basket, and right now it's just filled with a bunch of like random toys. The shark and some Lego and a ball, and maybe there's some cars in here, some like plushy toys. And what we usually do with this is, you know, when the kids bring stuff down, they might bring a thing or two and then play with them and then leave them down here. We'll just put them in the basket at the end of the day. And then once it starts kind of filling up, we'll take it upstairs and put things where they actually belong. We get to spend more time together, and we don't have more toys than we can fit into the house.
Yeah, exactly. We don't always feel like our living room is packed with toys and it's like the kids' room, because it's important that we have a space that we can relax in as well and that we feel is cozy and hyggelig. Okay, let's go to the last room of the house, which is our room. I will.
Come over here, and we'll just do this thing. Like, this is our bedroom.
You can't see the bedroom, you see us spinning in a room.
This is us spinning in a bedroom. Her bedroom. She's got 2 cribs. Why does she have 2 cribs?
Okay, let me tell you.
Make any sense.
This crib here, no, it doesn't make any sense, because this is her actual crib. This is the one that's going to be most practical. We'll raise the bottom. It'll be nicer for longer.
Yeah. Why is there a car seat, Christine, in the crib?
Because where the car seat's supposed to be, the other crib is. So this is like her little area of our room with this old crib that my great-great-grandpa made. So, aw, she loves it, I promise.
No, but all of our kids have slept in it, right?
All except for Emilia. We lived in America at the time.
Yes.
But not just our kids. Like my dad and all his siblings and his parent. Like my dad's dad slept in it, and my dad and all his siblings slept in it, and all my cousins slept in it, and all my kids slept in it, except Emilia. So it's like a family crib. It's
and
good.
Then over here we have the changing table.
I wanted a changing table on the floor, and I was really looking for like what changing tables can I get, and we could get 0 changing tables that would fit in this space that we had. So we got one on the wall, which I wasn't like too excited with to begin with, but then I was really happy we got it because we drilled it up and we're like, okay, let's use this space. What can we use this for? And I found this dresser and I measured it out. It's like, either it's gonna fit perfectly or it's gonna not be able to fit at all.
We're gonna do a demonstration.
Yeah. So we decided to chance it, and we bought it, put it together, put it up, and seriously.
What?
Did you see that?
This?
You see that?
Yeah. This is meant to be.
And it's all the space we need for her clothes, and for Lucas's when we got it. We have more clothes than are able to fit in here, but we don't need that many clothes. So it's actually really nice that it's not bigger, because then I can only fit the stuff that we actually need in there. And there's still stuff in there that we don't need.
Yep.
So, yeah.
On the topic of clothes, you would love to have a walk-in closet at some point.
That's been my dream ever since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
This is not a walk-in closet, although the kids do hide in there when they play hide and seek. So, you know, kind of. But this here is all the space we have for business and my clothes, and bed linen, and towels, and like foam.
This is like the multi-purpose space.
Exactly.
So my clothes that I've worn
Your half
once,
cleans.
my half cleans, yeah.
My half cleans.
A night light for changing diapers, the cloths. You've got some jewelry back there, and then I don't know. Can you see this?
The iron.
The iron, yeah, iron and iron related stuff.
This is the rest of our clothes. So we got 2 of those hanging bars. This is mostly my stuff. This is mostly Binna's, but my long dresses, they go up here as well, so they can use the whole length of the wardrobe.
Yeah. So I have about
this
like
and
7
here's
polos
Binna's.
and maybe like 6-7 shirts, a couple of suits, a bunch of ties. That's
And a bunch of ties. And look at this. Oh, we actually got in there. Whoop. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, it was a little anticlimactic, but. Ta-da!
Actually, I'll just say it again. Hey, look at this, and you can cut it.
No, that's fine.
Alright. Now, before we leave the baby area, which is behind you, I just want to look at this. These are so pretty. I love these
They
here.
really are.
Yeah, Lucas had one that was like made of wood with cars, and this is hers. I think these mobiles, I just love them.
Oh, but since we're on the topic, there's this almost Tintin-like spacecraft. It's not quite the
I don't
same
think
one.
they know. I don't think very many people know Tintin. Do you know Tintin?
You know
We grew
Tintin?
up with them, like with him, like the comic book and
Tintin,
cartoons.
yeah, Snowy and
Yeah.
Captain Haddock. If you know
The drunk.
Tintin, you get 10 points.
Yeah.
And the whale. The whale. I think the whale was probably the first animal that Lucas learned how to like make
The sound.
animal sound.
Yeah.
The desk.
Yeah. This is the desk area, so I mean our bedroom's really divided into 3 areas. We have like the baby area, the desk area, and then the sleeping area.
Sleeping area.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my
Makes
favorite.
sense. Oh, another flower. The orchids has seen better days. Yeah.
Like last week it's had better days than right now. But it's okay.
But this is usually how it goes. So
Especially
the flowers will fall
orchid.
off and then it'll just kind of come back stronger. It's like the phoenix of flowers in our house.
So should we look at the drawers?
Let's have a look at the drawers. In here, very quickly, electronics and cables and such, headphones, and then in here we've got some home automation stuff and a journal. And then in here we've got stationery knickknacks, paper, and a couple of note-taking devices. That's just, you know, my word for...
Post-its?
That was good.
No, but if you notice when he was pulling out all these here, like it's really all about having designated areas for everything. So we had like little boxes that everything was in, so we knew exactly where stuff is. But more importantly than us, our kids know where stuff goes when they borrow stuff and they put it back
That's
in.
like our mental checkbox that we always have to check when we put anything anywhere or assign things at home. And it seems to be working.
Mm-hmm. Then we have an extra chair for me, tucked away here. Like any solution you can get.
You. It's like we
Well,
always get the second rate.
No,
chair.
it's because you're the one editing, you know, and I
do
sit
spend more time at the desk.
A lot more time. But like when you have a small space, it's all about like finding things that can double as something or be tucked away nicely.
Storage spaces, again, are of a limited supply, but I mean, it's not like we have a lot of stuff. We put some books in here. We'll probably go through these soon again because we don't use them.
These here are basically our favorites. There's a lot of Brandon Sanderson, and then there's like Tolkien.
Yep.
That's like it.
Yeah.
So
that's it. Simple. Simple.
Yeah.
And then nightstands. Another Brandon Sanderson book. Do you guys know Brandon Sanderson? Your brother tried to convince us forever to read Brandon Sanderson.
Yeah.
To read the.
And we were just like, no.
On.
And then my cousin said, like, you should read it. And I was like, okay. That's how stupid I am. So yeah, we read that, the Mistborn trilogy, and we just loved it. So yeah, now we're reading all his books.
Anything else to add here?
This picture.
This picture.
Yeah, I love this picture. It's not really minimal.
I mean, we're talking about this one here. I like the geometry in like what's going on here with the wake of the boat that my grandma was on when she took this picture.
Yeah.
Nice picture.
It is. So this is exactly how the 6 of us fit into 1,000 square feet.
Were we going anywhere else after this?
We're just saying, like, this is our family. Like, it's tight. I mean, some of you might live in even smaller spaces with more people, and that's possible too.
Fewer bathrooms? No.
Maybe not fewer bathrooms
possible.
since we have one.
You make it work. I think the main takeaway for us from having made this work is ruthlessly getting rid of stuff that you don't need or don't derive any joy from. We do tackle areas around the house, like, you know, one after another when the need arises, but it's not like we're constantly decluttering or constantly organizing. That's also kind of the point, is that, you know, you organize and hopefully you organize in such a way that you don't need to, like, it's not a feature that like, oh, okay, well, it's been 2 weeks, so let's do it again. We don't want to waste time on organizing either.
No, and I think the key to make it feel nicer and not feel like super, super tight is just to have less stuff, like you mentioned, and keep it like clear and airy. So like surfaces don't have too much on them. Walls have some stuff on them, but not too much. It just feels nicer.
Yeah, get some plants. Try to keep them alive. Do the best you can. If it doesn't work out, we empathize with you, and maybe we can share some tricks and tips. Let us know what you thought. Should we do more of these, like behind the scenes? This is how we do life videos in a less scripted, more, you know, let's just tackle it as it comes kind of way. Let us know in the comments. We hope that you've enjoyed this. If you do, please like and share. And if you'd like to see some more, we've got another video over there that we think you might really like. So check that one out. And otherwise, we'll see you next week. Is that fine?
Yeah.